Hi guys, my name is Stefano Bernardini and today I show you an integration with MuleSoft Composer. We will see how to integrate Jira with Salesforce and we also try the brand new HTTP connector. MuleSoft Composer is a no-code integration platform that lets business users connect app and data quickly with clicks, not code. In the following use case, we will use Composer in order to create a flow. In this flow, every time we create a ticket with the Jira, a new case will be created on Salesforce. And in the middle, we will also try the brand new HTTP connector. In this case, we will call a random API that returns our favorite coffee. Okay, let's try. Let's go to the MuleSoft Composer. Oh, okay, I just logged in this Salesforce organization. In this Salesforce organization, there is a Composer enabled. So I go to Setup and I search for Composer. Okay. If it's the first time you have to set up some stuff, for me it's not the first time, so I just launch. Okay, let's create a new flow. I already set up a Jira environment, so is empty. Okay, let's go back to the Composer. Okay, what should start this flow? A Jira. According to our PowerPoint, Jira is the triggering event. So let's select Jira. Let's add a new Jira connection. My Jira. Create. Okay. Now I have to log in Jira. I already set up this logged, so they don't ask me for username and password. Okay. Accept. Okay. Now I have to select an event that starts this flow. I want to intercept both the updated and new. So I can select issue updated with standard fields only. Okay. The project, I can leave project and priority empty. Okay, I select the fields. For the moment I can also select all the fields. Okay. In this part we will see a sample output. Okay. Now at the moment we can select Salesforce. I already set up a Salesforce connection, but let's recreate a new one. My Salesforce connection. An additional note: Composer in my Composer is on organization 1, while Salesforce is on organization 2. So is on different organization. This is not a problem. Okay. So I have to set up this Salesforce account. They ask me which is the organization. I select this organization that is different from this organization. So this organization is the organization with the Composer enabled, while this is my organization where I want to create the case. Okay. Okay, allow access. Perfect, created. So now I want to create, I also want to upsert. Okay. I have to set up object type, so I want to select a case. according to our PowerPoint requirement. Okay. I want not update, I want upsert create or update record. Okay. Okay. Case. Okay. They ask me what is the external ID field. Let's create an external ID in order to contain my Jira ID, in order to upsert, to create an upsert key. Okay, let's go to Salesforce, to the organization to Salesforce, where I have to create the ticket. Okay. So I connect here. So I create a new fields in order to contain the Jira ID, in order to configure these new fields as an external ID. So fields, object manager. Okay, let's select case, fields and relationship. I create a new field Jira ID, that is text, I think. So Jira ID, okay, 255. Very important, I have to set the external ID property. Okay. Visible. Okay. And save. Let's go back to the composer. Let's check, let's refresh. Okay, as you can see, the new Jira ID. Okay, let's map the Jira ID with the ID coming from Jira. So for me, I think ID is the correct field. Okay. Let's map some other field. At the moment, I want just the description and summary. The description, I want also the status, and I want also the subject. Okay. Okay. Status, for the moment, it's not important. While the description I want to map with the description coming from Jira. Okay. And subject, I want to map subject with the fields coming from Jira, that is the summary, I think. Okay. Okay, let's I think the happy path is completed. So let's test. I can flow Jira to Salesforce. Okay. Waiting for the test to start. Okay, let's create, let's go to the case. Let's use this property in order to make a query, a so-called query. Okay, I have already set up this query. Is a simple query that return every field of case. At the moment there is no new case. Okay, I can create a new case. Okay, I want to create a ticket here. Let's go back a second here. So they are waiting for me. They are waiting for me that for something happen. Okay, let's go back. Let's create a summary name, so test 1, and let's create a description, text test 1, text 1, text 1 2 3. Okay, create. Okay, a new ticket arise. Let's check if everything is okay here. Let's wait a couple of seconds if everything is okay. Okay, the test finished. Let's see if everything is correct. Let's redo the query. We can see that a new ticket is created on Salesforce, that is test 1. We also see the Jira ID, and we also see status medium, text 1 3. Let's try the modification. Oh, okay. Let's add a 4. Go back to the Salesforce. Salesforce Composer. Let's test. Okay. Let's add a 4 in order to understand if it's okay, the modification. Let's save. Okay. So text 1 2 3. Let's redo the query. Okay. The modification also is working. Okay. Let's complicate a little bit the things, but before, let's see the output. Let's see. This is all the fields, all the value we get from Jira. I want to see something about the closed value, because here I see da completare. I want to see where is this da completare. That is in English means new. Is not yet completed. While if on completata means is okay, is completed. Da completare is on these fields. Okay, that is fields status name. So field status name is da completare. Okay. Let's create an if statement in order to close the ticket only if completata is only if the ticket is closed. Okay. If then else, I can set status and the name equals completata. Okay. So if the field status name is equals completata, I want that this happen. Okay. Perfect. While if this is not completata, I want that something similar happen. Okay. Let's duplicate these fields. Okay. Let's put this on the else side. Okay, let's move on the else side. Perfect. So if equals completata, I want that status pick from list equals closed. Otherwise, I want that status equals, for example, new. Okay, or different from closed. Okay. Let's check. Save and test. Okay. So if I move from in corso tu completata, that means completed. Okay, let's see if the flow is correct. Okay, let's see what happened. We see that status is closed. We also see that is closed is true, and there is also a closed date. Okay, so then let's reopen. Let's pick, but first I have to enable test. Okay, because the test stop every time a new event arises. Okay, so let's go back to not completed. Okay, there is the any save button in this status. Okay, let's wait. Okay, the test is finished. Let's see. Okay, the status go back to new. The closed date is empty. Okay, perfect. Let's complicate a little bit. Let's add let's try the brand new HTTP connector. I can create a new fields on Salesforce. Okay. I want a fields in which I set my favorite coffee. Okay. It doesn't make any sense, but it's just for the to try the new HTTP connector. Okay, text, fav coffee. Okay, okay, let's go back to the composer. Let's edit. I want in the middle to call the HTTP connector. HTTP connector. Let's add a new HTTP connector. My fav coffee API. Let's try before the HTTP API. So, okay, I use browser. Okay, this is the response. So I think that the variety is here. So Java, Vilasarki. Okay, I want these fields in that fields. Okay, so let's configure. Authentication. There isn't any authentication. So for the moment, is not important the username or password. Let's put whatever. Base URL is the first. Okay, this is the base URL. Next, let's try the let's test the HTTP connection. Is not a post, but it's a get. The request path. This is the request path. Okay, perfect. No, I don't want to set the password. Okay, so let's request. the HTTP method again is get. This is not HTTP test, this is the configuration, the real configuration. The path, this is the path. Okay, perfect. I don't need any query parameters or header. I don't need any request. I just need to inform Composer the schema of the response. So let's put the example response. This is the example response. Okay. Let's put here. Okay. Save. Okay. There is a little bit bug here. I have to set the JSON in the same line. I think it's a little bug. Okay, we solved the error. Okay, as you can see, the Composer understand our output. So now we can place our favorite variety in the MuleSoft fields, in the Salesforce fields. So let's refresh. Okay. I want to add the Fav Coffee. Fav Coffee, yeah. Okay. Fav Coffee is HTTP connector and variety. Okay, perfect. I do this also for the else branch. Okay, Fav. I have to refresh. Okay, Fav Coffee, perfect. Again, I want HTTP connector and variety. Okay, perfect. Save. Let's test. Okay. Let's make some modification, or we can also create a ticket. Test2 hello world. Okay. Let's see if everything is okay. Okay, they received the events. Let's go back to the SOQL query. So test2, okay, a new Jira ID, new, okay, perfect. Hello world is not closed. I have to add the field in the query. Okay. Fav Coffee. I think this is the name. Okay. Fav Coffee, as you can see, yellow border. Perfect. Let's so now I think it's okay. Let's activate the flow.
It's okay to think about ending.
Alexa, please stop. Sorry, Alexa, want to participate in this tutorial.
Ecco qualcosa che ho trovato sul web e tradotto.
Alexa, stop.
Secondo reference.com.
Alexa, stop. Sorry. Everybody wants to use MuleSoft Composer. So let's wait for the activation. So at the moment they are set up all the stuff in order to install the flow we are creating. The flow is pretty simple. So we create a trigger that raises every time a new ticket is created. Then we call this HTTP connector. this use case it's a little bit strange, but it's just for trying this new connector. Then we see how to make how to use if then else in the flow. So if completata, I will use the closed status, otherwise I will use new status. Okay, and in the middle we also set the fed coffee value. Okay, so activating it may take a while. So maybe I can pause the video. Okay, and now the flow is active, so let's try. So I can modify, for example, my test2 Jira ticket. Okay, I can add modification 1. Okay, let's check if everything is okay. This one is the field I need to modify. Let's wait a couple of seconds. Okay, perfect. Modification 1. Perfect. Let's try also to modify the the status. So I can also pick this one, move there, and move there. So test 1 and test 2 now is completed. Let's check on Salesforce. Okay, now is let me check. Is closed is false. Let's retry. Okay, perfect. Now is closed is true. Okay, let's redo. Let's move back to not completed. Okay, now is closed. Let's wait a couple of seconds, and now it's new. And as you can see, every time I make some modification, I change my favorite coffee. Okay, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.